What up, y'all? I'm here today to show y'all my current standard deck. This is a deck tech. It is 4-color Jeskai control, I guess you could say. It's essentially you're going to be running the big heavy-hitting spells, Jeskai Revelation, and Improvisation Capstone. But I've decided to splash black a little bit heavier for a couple of reasons. So one is going to be the mirror. So when you're against other Spellslinger decks, Duress is going to be really helpful to sort of keep them from doing what they're trying to do to you. We've got Flow State just for some card selection, kind of get out of trouble when you're stuck in the late game and you're just not getting the right lands or your big spells. 4 copies of It'll Quench Ya, 3 copies of Strategic Betrayal. That's because the Graveyard Reanimate decks give this particular deck, because it's a little slow, some trouble. And so being able to keep people out of having a graveyard is good. 3 Pyroclasm for mono green, and the white enchantments deck. People are putting auras on that flying creature with ward. 2 lightning helix, just removal. Swing the life totals, gain some life back. Tablet of Discovery. This is pretty important. It essentially draws you a card and ramps you 2 mana. So on turn 5, you'll have 7 mana and you'll be able to play your big spells. So in my build, I've decided to go with 1 copy of Mjolnir. And it's really useful because it works as another copy of Pyroclasm. And it's cool because you can just discard it as an ability on their turn. So it can't really be countered or anything. It deals 4 damage to something when it enters, and when you equip it to Thor, it doubles damage. So if you can get this on Thor, you pretty much win the game. 3 Ill-Timed Explosion, another sweeper for go-wide decks and creature decks that are trying to aggro you out before you have a chance to do your plan. 3 copies of Thor. I mean, he's a house. 5/5 flyer. When he enters, you can exile an equipment, so Mjolnir. Instant or sorcery from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may play that card, so it's like flashback, but even better. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, he deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. So, you know, you start casting 7 mana spells, especially if he's equipped with Mjolnir, and it's just lights out. River's Rebuke, single copy. If you capstone into this, it's just sometimes it's just good. Sometimes they just have. There's the artifact deck. You've got the Simulacrum Synthesizer deck where they just playing a bunch of artifacts, and this can really put people behind in tempo. And with the tablet, you can cast it as early as turn 4. Rapturous Moment. Again, it's just a big spell that gets you through your deck, adds mana, and, you know, with Thor and casting it for free, sometimes it can just get a little nutty. 2 copies of Improvisation Capstone. This is going to let you exile cards from top of your library until you exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater, and you can cast them without paying their mana costs. It has Paradigm, so once you cast it, you get to cast it I believe upkeep. It says right there at the beginning of each first main phase. Jeskai Revelation, if you don't know this card, it is bonkers. It does everything. It bounces a spell or a permanent, so it doesn't counter it, it just bounces it, which in some cases can be even better. And so it hits spells and permanents and bounces them back to their hand, deals 4 damage to any target, create 2 1/1 monks with prowess, and you draw 2 cards and gain 4 life. So Essentially, if they have no board, you're going to bounce a land, deal damage to their face, you're going to gain life back, you're going to get ahead on cards, and we have ways of casting it over and over again with Thor. And just a bunch of lands. I've decided to go with, for basics, white is kind of one of our trouble colors because we need to be able to cast Jeskai Revelation. So getting an untapped white source is good. One island because we are kind of base blue with our counter spells and our ill-timed explosion. Mistrise Village, your spells can't be countered. Quarry Mountain Monastery, if you run out of cards, you can exile the top card of your library. It can help you get to that 5th, 6th, 7th mana. Extra mountains for your burn spells, and then just a bunch of multicolored lands, 2 Hallowed Fountain, 1 Godless Shrine, 1 Gloomlake Verge, 1 Watery Grave, 1 Riverpire Verge, 4 Steam Vents, 2 Blazemire Verge, 2 Blood Crypt, and here is the thing that's going to tie it all together. Great Hall of the Biblioplex. So the only problem with this, it essentially makes mana of any color, but it's for instants and sorceries only, which is kind of why we have the extra mountains in here, because we will need that red for the tablet. So that's the deck. That's my version of it, and we can go ahead and run it in a ranked game. I'm on tablet right now. You'll just have to bear with me. And we're going to go to ranked, and we're going to play. So right now we are Diamond 4. So a lot of games to get up to Mythic, but we're getting pretty close, and we'll see what we're up against. All right, we've got lands and spells, counter spells, sweepers, we're keeping it. Oh, and I get to go first. That's rare. Enters tapped. There's our tablet. Let's go ahead and get this down. Okay, so we're up against blue-white. This could be a mirror. It could be the artifact deck I was talking about. Could be enchantments. It's probably mirror. Well, if they're just waiting to counter our spell, there's really no sense in running out the tablet just yet. So we'll try to play around a counter spell. Oh, this is fun. All right, is it... It's my turn. So it loves to do this. It loves to pass the turn and make it look like my lands are tapped. And it fooled me one time and made me lose a game. But I think what I'm going to do is just slow play and wait till my next turn to fire off the tablet with counter magic. Grand. Okay, you have a Grand. Some kind of prowess build or something. That means they can pay for the counter spells now. Well, I like how that land never untapped. That's weird. I'm going to try to bait out a counter. Draw 2 cards. You may discard 2 cards. Yep, knew you had it. Wow, you countered my spell. Good for you. Oh, please tap out. You know you want to tap out. Getting aggro with Grand. Okay. I think I can go for it now. So we actually don't play another land And the reason why is because if we mill a land off of our tablet, then we don't want to lose that value. We want to go ahead and play it. Resolves. Oh, that's the spell we wanted. That feels bad. Well, that's okay. 5 mana, can't play it. It happens like that sometimes. Oh, you want to just play lessons and draw spells? Is that what's happening? No. So the thing about It'll Quench You is you got to kind of use it when you can. So they're trying to draw more cards, as blue loves to do. Haha, Peclasm. Love me my Peclasms. Taste it. Grand aggro. They're gonna try to counter it. I'm gonna try to draw more cards. I mean, no. It's just how many times can I counter accumulate wisdom in a game? Alright, Grand down. And while he's tapped out, I'm going to go ahead and draw some cards. Come on, Capstone. We will not discard cards. Oh, and I have one more mana left for Duress. That's why we run Duress, baby. Let's see what's in that hot little hand of yours. Oh, you're on the same plan, are ya? No soup for you. Well, tablet, yes. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have enough to pay for his quench. Which, like I was saying earlier, you want to fire him off when you can because eventually they'll be able to pay for him. What? Avengers disassembled? You trying to check and see if I have basics? I do. I do, in fact, have basics. I got basic planes. And a bunch of Jeskai Revs. My go. Ooh, there's a Thor. Alright. There you go. Try to quench me. Oh, resolves. We win. Thor. Strategic Betrayal. Get rid of your graveyard. I mean, you can counter it if you want. Are you going to counter Thor? Oh, nope. Thor resolves. So what are we flashing back here? We get to play it until our next turn. I mean, it'll quench ya. Okay, if we want to be aggressive, we go for the Jeskai Revelation. If we want to be more protective, we go for the It'll Quench Ya. I'm ahead, so I'm going to try to keep him from catching up. I'm going to take the counter spell. Alright, there we go. Take 7. And cast some stuff. Ooh, Lightning Helix. And Thor will do 2 more. Duress. Thor will do 1 more. I can't really cast that. It'll quench you. This should be pretty close. They try to quench my quench. I'm going to resolve and autopay. They get no Jeskai. Take a bunch of damage, and that's it. So there we have it. That is my Jeskai Revelation build with a little bit heavy leaning on black for duress and other shenanigans. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, I hope you liked that video. Y'all know what to do. Go ahead and engage with it and leave me some comments about what you thought and maybe some deck lists and other things that you would like to see as we build this channel and play some Magic.